You know, it's interesting working on this car. What's cool about it is I feel lucky and blessed that I get to make a living doing what I do. But without cars like this, we wouldn't have this industry. So it's just cool to be working on a piece of history. You know, this is, in 1958, this is what every American boy wanted. You know, it's changed a lot since then, but what's really cool about this car is the fact that it is exactly what was built in 1958. It was put away in a garage, and we got to pull it out and preserve it. I've still got a lot more work to do on it, but we're bringing George's daughter in today, and Craig and Chris, the owners, and they're gonna get to drive it. I've driven it around the block, which was pretty cool. First time the car had been driven in 50 years. But I'm excited for both Joji and Craig and Chris. They get to drive a piece of history that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for their families.
Holy.
You ever see it drive?
That looks fantastic. My name's Craig Glazier. I'm the son of John Glazier, who was the one who had the car take down to George Barris and had him do it. And so we're here today at Foos Design and just checking out not the restoration, but the cleaning up and the kind of functionality preserving of the car, of the Barris car that Chip's been working on. And it's just been an unbelievable experience to get here today, see it in its cleaned up form, and let alone hear it run and then drive it. It's been an amazing experience.
Because the last time I saw it, it was covered in dust. I had no idea what was underneath that layer of dust and dirt, and Chip just made it beautiful.
It had been dusty and with a light blanket on it sitting in our garage for 50 years. So just to see it in the sunlight, cleaned up like that is pretty cool to see. Holy moly.
We thought it'd be fun if you saw it moving the first time.
Yeah. This is incredible. Just hearing it run and seeing it roll without me pushing it.
You notice the license plate?
I did, yeah.
That's the original.
That's the original, yeah. Holy moly.
So it matches. I don't know if you ever noticed.
Oh, they had that kept on there?
And that is the number that's on all the pictures in the magazines.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
So I would assume, and I haven't seen it, but on the title,
yeah,
that should be the plate that's on the title.
Oh, God. This is just unbelievable. Does the open?
Top?
Yeah, there's a hot top open.
Yeah. I gotta unzip the window. Let me do that.
The convertible top was kind of moldy a little bit and just looked like, it had some moisture got in it, and he got that completely cleaned out, and just crazy how clean it is now. And so, and it rolled, but only if you pushed it. So the fact that they were able to get, the motor working, it had compression, it, doesn't burn a lot of oil or anything like that, and it runs good, is pretty amazing. Yeah, I mean, just.
It didn't work when we first got it here.
Ah. Unbelievable.
And I haven't put it on yet though. The
oh, the
the cover.
cover that goes over
Yep.
the top. That's
And
just
then there's,
crazy how good it turned out.
and all we did was clean.
I know, that's the part that is just amazing. And is the supercharger working now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they ever got it working before.
He didn't?
I don't think they ever did.
Well, there's that thing he was talking about.
Oh,
Well,
gotcha.
that was just a spacer. We drilled that
Yeah,
because there was
because
it
too much
put out
pressure.
so much
Too much
pressure.
boost.
yeah.
We drilled that to to
to
relieve
bleed
a little
off-
bit
bleed
of the
off some
pressure
boost.
because we didn't rebuild the motor. It had compression
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Is it had good, decent compression.
and it had oil pressure, so we went ahead and just got it running.
Unbelievable. Can't believe it's come this far. That's just turned out so good. So, I gotta sit in it.
Push that button. There you go.
The first time I sat in the car when Chip pulled it out of the garage. That's actually the first time we ever sat in the car because we never had power to the doors to be able to open the doors. And so this experience of actually opening the doors, sitting in the driver's seat, turning the key, having it start, and then backing it out and taking it for a drive was pretty surreal. Can I start it?
Yeah. It's your car.
Wow.
You know, I had thought about rechroming a bunch of stuff, but as soon as you rechrome a bunch of stuff, then the paint would start to look bad.
Oh.
So I just cleaned everything. I rechromed a couple of things.
Yeah, but everything looks like it's exactly as it is, 50
Yeah,
years old, right?
exactly.
Or, you know.
Now the kick panels were painted gold. I cleaned them off and I rewrapped them.
The-
No, the extension of this panel right here.
Oh, gotcha.
Those were both gold.
Okay.
I cleaned them off and they looked so good. I just put them back in.
Oh, gotcha. Because those sections were still there.
Well, Barris had painted them gold. It's a fire extinguisher. But they looked out of place in gold also.
Well, what's next? Should we go for a drive?
Yeah, you can go for a drive.
All right. I just felt like my dad would be so proud, just knowing that we somehow found, someone with the expertise that Chip has and the history and the knowledge and the skills and the tools to be able to do what he did to, preserve it the way it should have been preserved. He's just grinning from ear to ear, guaranteed.
My dad and my uncle must have thought they were just the coolest guys in the world driving that car around back in the 60s. And just got a little taste of that.
Pretty incredible. The steering wheel feels like I'm... This is unbelievable. Oh, hello, Mr. Officer. I'm sure Dad got a few tickets in this thing. Wow. You're gonna want to drive this thing, dude. Make sure I don't hit anything. Yeah, Dad would be pretty amazed at seeing this thing go down the road again. I think he's watching us right now with grinning from ear to ear though, man. Are there even seatbelts in this thing? Who needs them, right? I wonder if the horn works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The horn works quite well.
All right. Can you imagine driving this thing in Ellensburg in the middle of winter when they were at college? That's kind of fitting, I guess, to be a convertible. We're down in California giving this thing a ride. It sounds good.
Yeah.
Oil pressure, fuel, temp. I don't know what the last gauge is, but it looks like it's in the middle, so we're doing pretty good. You can be my taxi driver. I can just see Dad and Uncle Bill grinning from ear to ear, you know, thinking that it's all cool when they were our age, or, you know, not our age, but essentially high school and college driving this thing around. They probably thought they were the coolest cats in the entire state. I actually really like being the passenger. I don't know why, it's just very relaxing. Kind of feels like we're just going for a, you know, Sunday stroll in the convertible, and, you know, maybe we'll stop by the Oscar Cafe and get a coffee.